Okay, so we are now into the second part of episode 5. In this episode, I am going to be showing you the 3 new Pokemon that you can find on routes 24 and 25. First up, we have Oddish. Oddish is only found in Fire Red, not in Leaf Green. So, yeah. Personally, I think Oddish is not a good Pokemon. It has some terrible move pool, and even its evolutions aren't really that good. As you can tell by the looks of the stats, it's not really that good. It's really slow like many grass types, and like any poison type, it does have decent special attack, but its move pool doesn't really suit it well, especially in this particular game. Now for the Leaf Green exclusive Pokemon, we have Bellsprout. Bellsprout is actually a decent mixed attacker. It has a great move pool, and if you don't plan on investing TMs into it, it is not a very good Pokemon at all. Its stats right here pretty much show on how much of a good mixed attacker it is. Its attack and special attack are really good. But like I said, if you don't plan on investing TMs into it, it is not a very good Pokemon at all. I just don't recommend it if you don't plan on using any other TMs into it. The next up is one that I do recommend. They're really hard to find, but they're really hard to catch. And that is Abra. Abra only has one move out in the wild when you first encounter it, which is Teleport. Teleport is a move that helps successfully let you run away from many battles. This one, back in the day, it is said to be extremely overpowered when it comes to special attacks. And it's easy to see why. Just look at that stats, especially for this Pokemon. Since it was overpowered back then, and I'm really glad they added the special defense into this, holy crap, I consider them to be really broken in that game. But, thanks to some improvements, it is actually pretty well balanced out. Its defenses are really bad. Just anything that hits it with anything that's physical base-wise, it's very likely that it's going to go down. So you really need to be careful if you use this. But if you can get this into Evolve, to its final evolution, great Pokemon. And the other Pokemon that you can actually get from that trait from Cerulean City, we will get Jinx. Jinx is one of the very few Ice Psychic types that Game Freak has ever created. This one is a pretty decent Pokemon in terms of doing damage-wise. It's a great special attacker, don't get me wrong. But unfortunately, it's kind of a glass cannon. The stats for Jinx are actually really decent. Like I said before, great special attacker, and it's also pretty good in terms of being a good special wall as well. But like I said, it's a bit of a glass cannon. So, excuse me. If you want to have a pretty decent Pokemon on your team, I guess I could recommend this Pokemon, but be careful in terms of switching it out.